Hey, what's up guys? It's Ryan from theworkoutcorner.com, and as you know, today is a great day for working out, getting huge. But let's go ahead and jump right into some of your questions for the week. Alright, up first, Stringzo wants to know, with bodybuilding diet the key ingredient to building mass, though some find it hard to balance this around work and family life, what tips would you give? Big thing to do would be plan ahead, right? Try and basically control your environment as much as you can, in the sense that you have some good food sitting around the office or have some good food at home, so that when you're hungry and you want to eat, you have that available to you. Because if you've got junk food sitting at the office, or if you've got junk food sitting in the kitchen at home, that's what you're going to end up eating. So you got to kind of win the battle in the grocery store, whether that's your spouse or yourself that's picking up the food. That's where it's most important that you get the good stuff. Daniel George 1001 would like to know, how do you know if you have a fast or slow metabolism? Good question. I would say, it's kind of hard to measure, but an easy way to check or just get a sense for is, how quickly do you put on weight? If you put on weight pretty quickly, then there's a good chance you may have your metabolism may be on the slower end. And if it's harder for you to put on weight, you may have a faster metabolism. Obviously, there are a lot of variables in there as far as if you're working out and what type of food you're eating, but that's a good way to give you a general consensus of where it falls. Good question. Alright, and last but certainly not least, we have C. Murray 1991. Mr. Connor says, "Hey, really enjoying your videos." Why, thank you. Just wondering what sort of foods I should be eating while cutting, and would it be better to do long jogs, sprints, or circuit training? Alright, Connor, well, as far as foods, you want to go after whole foods, natural foods, right? So get away from the processed stuff. The whole foods is easier for your body to digest, which will help with your metabolism. In terms of the exercise, it's a personal preference. Whatever one will get you in the gym, I would say go after that. I've done a variety of those. Can't say I've seen a difference in either one in terms of whether one helps burn fat more than the other. A lot of studies out talking about high intensity interval training is very helpful, but again, I think the difference is small enough to where as long as you're in there doing it, you're going to see the results. Alright guys, that'll do it for another edition of Mind Food Monday. Your questions answered. Go ahead and put your questions for next week in the comment box below, and if you found this helpful, please click the like box so I know to keep doing it. Alright, I'll talk to you next week.